Fans running August 15, 2025. Got the McGraw Edison. And notice this is the model with the badge on the left, which I think is newer than the one with the badge in the center, because ultimately when they changed the cabinet on this, the badge remained up on the left. So I think that's what's going on there. And then we have the thin-in light. This is the variant that's the most common. What's different about this one than my childhood one is the childhood one had metal grille on both sides, which I do have that model. And then it's a cooler day today, so we have the fans on, air conditioner off. The kids have the air conditioning on in their rooms and they're still asleep. So here is the Vornado model 80, just on low, moving some cool air. Pretty much all the fans are on low right now because it's morning temperatures finally. The humidity kind of went down. So the office area, no, this is not sitting there waiting for the next video. And McGraw Edison, comfort fan on low. Translucently, it's kind of looking dark because it's lighter in here than it is outside. It's a little breezy, I'm pushing on it. You also can see there's a rhododendron on the other side there, so it's protected. And then I just brought this over here from the other location. You may say, "Oh, you already have one here." Yes, this is the one that needs some restoration. It works fine. It's dirty. Got this 2 years ago. You can see the rust. But I look to do some restoration to this one and use it more frequently than the one that I had shown in previous videos, which is in pristine condition. Which that one will actually, it's sitting over here. I think I'll show it to you. So this is the would-be setup guest room. So kind of this is the window I've been rotating fans in and out each week, and as I have a number of these fans, it just happens to be a number of them running in the windows. So the office I just showed you, that one's pretty much always there. This one rotates. The Air King's the one that really lives here. The one that I showed you on the patio, the comfort fan, that was a weekly rotation that came down from my daughter's room as we installed the air conditioner. So we didn't need it up there. And then, yeah, here's the other metal Edison that's pristine shape. I did a comparison video from this one to the one I just showed you on top of that cabinet, because there are some differences, even though they're about the same time frame. That's a Pelonis that, if you follow the channel, has a blown thermal fuse, and started that over the winter, and not quite there. Have everything we need now. The problem is the blade bent somehow, must have fallen, and the blade got caught overheating the motor, expiring the thermal fuse. So it's kind of just an experiment project. And then that noisy, rattly Eskimo, which is a really cool fan. Alright, so we got one more to show you. I'm just doing the first floor because the kids are sleeping and they have their air conditioning on. I just was making note of all the Pro Power. I was just making note of all the Edisons, and I thought I'd do a fans running video because it's just kind of like, I normally don't have so many Edisons running at the same time, but those who know me might be like, yeah, you do. Because those are my favorites. This fan really legit has become like a utility fan for me. I use it in different spots. Right now it's working here. If you follow us, you know at the condo location I had it up on the 4th floor, either pushing hot air down to the lower floors or exhausting hot air out, depending on the time of year. When the air conditioning's on in this room, it's used to move the air, just helps circulate it on the first floor. When it's not on, the window there is open. See the wind blowing the shade. It's just used to kind of pulling the air from outside. Now, the shade is down because the sun, when the sun comes up, it hits the front of this house, and I want to protect the couch from the leather, so I just have a crack. This one's closed because of this here. All right, so I think that's going to do it for the first floor, but we'll go outside. And just thought, again, this is my office area, and it's also a holding area for videos that kind of just stage what I want to do. So the, it's called Eastern Electric. The Lasko needs a service, so we're going to do that. That's the P25, the Unicorn P25, the box Ford stuck in there. In one of the videos that was just in, I noticed slightly dust on the bottom of the cabinet, so we're going to open it up and just probably wipe it down and polish it. And I already showed you this. I want to do a video on, what was I going to do the video on? I was going to do a video on this, comparing this, I think, to the Pro Power, just for fun. I think we know who's going to win. Yeah, so that's, then what happens is those fans then move into the guest room. I know it's complicated, staged for like my weekly fan rotation, right? And then I put them away in the basement. The fans that are there are recent acquisitions other than the P25. So Model 80. It's a camouflage, big dark plastic, and on a quiet low speed. Back of the LG. Yeah, I gotta mow the lawn. This lawn needs a lot of work. It actually just needs TLC is what it needs. And then when you get to around here, my hose situation, I didn't have time to sort it. I need to repair the hose in the rear and do the sprinkler. So the back lawn's burned out. So here is the back of the guest room. This is what to me, a typical comfort fan looks like. That's what I grew up to. This one, you can tell by the guard. I bought this on eBay 7, 8 years ago as a parts only fan. It was burnt, and a fellow collector, I don't know if he's put a new motor in it for me or rewound the winding or whatever. It's a functioning fan. It was in great condition otherwise, so I didn't want to tear it apart for parts. And so I'm very happy to have it. Cool living in my daughter's room. That had a fan in it. That's her only window, so the fan was canceled out. And he has his air on. Normally he has his Galaxy up there. It's morning time. It's not even 8 in the morning. It's my room. I have the Kenmore up there. It's actually on. I'm going to cancel it out. Open the window. Backside of the Edison. So the question is, this was a rotational fan because this was in my daughter's room. Do I continue to rotate it or do I leave this here? I really, really like it. And it even has the feet on it and everything. It was shipped to me with the feet on it. It's very sturdy. These things normally shake and rattle all over the place. This thing is rock solid. Difference with putting these fans up on these little tables with a cross cross ventilation. Ceiling fan doesn't work. I'm still trying to sort that out. You can see it moving because it's a little breezy out. And I think the fans might even be part of that. It's cool. The screen, you can't really see the the Edison in there. But there you have it. This will probably be the most, or so far this year, it's been the most McGraw Edison fans that I've been using at any single time. So I thought I'd document it. And what do you guys think? Should I leave this here or rotate it? I originally had a Utilitech there. It's behind the couch. Just stashed it. I'm like, use the Utilitech in the winter time as my winter beater, but summertime when I'm out here, I want to enjoy these. Yeah, too late to salvage this burnt out lawn, but this lawn has a lot of moss in it, a lot of pine needles from those scrub pines, weeds. So that's on the list to work on. The other location, I ran into that when I first acquired it, and within a couple of years got everything straightened out. Yeah, like I had to tear all this out. You see the moss down there, and while it's August, you're starting to get these dead leaves because it's been so dry, clearly by the lawn. But I was able to resurrect this hose, grab the extra sprinkler from the other location, and you could see like where the water has worked because everything's so green. This tree I'm going to cut out, and yeah, so it looks weedy, but it's green. We'll get there. All right, well, that's it. Thanks for watching. Fans, August 15th, running 2025. If you haven't, make sure you like, subscribe, and let me know. For those of you who know the collection, any of you want to see something out there on the porch, we'll do it. See you soon.